Hello everyone, this is Mark from www.englishmark.net. I needed to go grocery shopping today. I need to buy some sugar, some rice, some flour, and maybe 4 apples, 3 oranges, and 2 bananas. Today I'm going to talk about countables and uncountables. In my introductory sentence, I said I needed to buy some rice, some sugar, some flours, but 4 apples and 3 oranges and 2 bananas, I think. Yes. What do you notice about these nouns? Yes. Some are singular and some are plural. So why is that? Because like in any other language, we have countable nouns and uncountable nouns. Okay, so let's talk about the countable nouns. The countable nouns are nouns that you can count. Okay, like I said, for apples, 2 oranges. So you notice that at the end of the noun there is an S. Okay, this makes it plural. Okay, so I said orange, oranges, apple, apples. There are others that do not need an S at the end. They change word. For example, child, children. Okay, 1 child, 2 children. 1 foot, 2 feet. Okay, they change word. These are irregular nouns. Okay, they have another root in English. So let's continue with the countable nouns and say that we need an article also, okay, a or an, okay, an orange, an apple, okay, these are obviously the countable nouns. We need some, any, a few, and many with countable nouns, okay, and then also the number, okay, 1, 2, 3, because they can be counted, okay? So for the uncountable nouns, these are nouns that cannot be counted. Like I said, sugar, rice, flour, okay? It's impossible to say 1 sugar, okay? Unless it's a cube of sugar, okay? But you use usually a spoon of sugar, okay? What else? You use a cup of sugar, okay? You give another noun to identify the quantity, okay? So, for these uncountable nouns, we use some, any, a little, and much, okay? Here is a list my students have problems with. So, homework. We never say homeworks, okay? It's uncountable. Information. We never say informations. Advice, research, money, luggage, knowledge. They are uncountable, so you don't need to put an S at the end. Okay? But let me tell you one other thing. There are some words that can be either countable or uncountable. But when they are countable or uncountable, they change meaning. So for example, room. Okay, I can say as an example, is there any room in the class? Is there any room in the class? Or, in this house there are 3 rooms. In this house there are 3 rooms. Okay, so it changes meaning. Or for example, let's take time. How many times have you been to Italy? How many times have you been to Italy? Okay. And another example that changes the meaning, so it can be uncountable, okay? Do you have the time? Do you have the time? So as you can see, we don't write an S at time. But these are rare, okay? Don't worry about it. So let's recap. We have countables and uncountables. So countables, we add an S, and they can be singular and plural, obviously, because we add an S at the end. And we use some, any, a few, and many with countables, okay? And we use the number 2, 3, or 4, okay, to describe a noun. For an uncountable noun, we cannot count them. So sugar, flour, okay, etc. Okay, and they are used with some, any, a little, and much. Okay, there can be words that can be both countable and uncountable, like time, paper, also room. Okay, but they are few and they change meaning. Okay, so now I have a question for you. How many times have you watched this video? How many times have you watched this video? Write your answer under this video. I hope you liked it, and I see you next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye.